Assalamu alaikum. My name is Haytham, the manager of Rethink Rebuild Society and the supervisor of the Syrian Community Centre of Manchester. This month marks the 10th anniversary of establishing our centre. 10 years of resilience, commitment, and support for one another. Our works developed with the circumstances in Syria and the changing needs of our community members here in the UK. Our biggest challenge was to adapt to these changes. At our centre, we've tried to foster an environment where diversity is celebrated and friendships bridge cultural gaps. By doing so, we contribute to a richer and more vibrant community in our beloved city of Manchester. We are grateful to those who supported us during our journey. By their trust and continuous support, we promise to carry on our crucial mission.
Hi, I've been volunteering at Rethink Rebuild for about 4 years, doing a weekly class, and then of course during COVID I did a few hours as well every week online, teaching people on Skype, and I've continued to do that. The groups I've had have varied, but they've always been people who are keen to learn and also seem to enjoy being there. Now, when I first had a group, people would come together and they seemed so cheerful and so pleased to be in each other's company that I assumed that they were all already friends. And when I asked, they said, no, we've only just met each other. So they were a social occasion, these classes, but also very much a learning occasion. I've enjoyed doing the things, and it's voluntary, but I've always felt that I get as much out of these activities as I put into them. I've learned a lot about Syria. I've made friends. So one or two of my students now I see as friends rather than students, and will continue to do so. I'm interested and have become more interested in Syria as I've learned more about it, and about the various aspects of Syria, not just the things we read, the unfortunate things we read on the news, but the positive things, the music, the culture, the food, all of these things. And I will go on doing this, and I may be doing teaching, but I'm also learning a lot.
My name is Shannon, and I've been lucky enough to be part of the Rethink Rebuild Society family since 2019. I first heard about Rethink Rebuild when Dr. Haytham, he came to do a lecture at my university about the circumstances in Syria. And I felt very, very impacted by the lecture, and I felt like I had to reach out. So I did. I sent an email, and Rethink Rebuild were amazingly welcoming. They allowed me to come and do an internship for 4 months, and then I continued volunteering. I was managing the ESOL classes and teaching a few classes myself. And this was incredible. And my placement as a whole was amazing. I got so much experience. I got to work in the support office. I did video editing, event planning. I started to get my qualification for teaching English. It was incredible. And so I continued volunteering until I had finished my degree. And then after that, I approached RR again, and I was employed as a project coordinator. And this was equally amazing. Here I was grant writing, working in the office, event planning, and my favourite events that I can name were the International Women's Day events and our activities surrounding the cost of living crisis. Since then, I'm going to continue to volunteer, I'm going to continue to support in any way I can, and for as long as I can.
Hello, my name is Zara. I'm a volunteer at Rethink Rebuild Society. I provide support in refugee matters and also some admin and media tasks. The work that Rethink Rebuild does is incredible. The aims and objectives are noble, and the result of the work aligns perfectly with the intentions. I found Rethink Rebuild while I was working as an ESOL project manager for a London-based charity, and something about it just stood out to me and I knew I had to contact them. And I'm so glad that I did, because I can see now that it was due to their honest work and supportive environment. It's genuinely never a dull day with Haytham and Moaz, and I look forward to what the future holds.